And welcome back to another installment of Freedom and Tweet. I don't know if I can. Now I can hear myself. This is a special before we go on vacation episode, and that's where we at right now. So we are heading to Jamaica.
We should have did a drum roll.
Previews. No.
I can't hear it, but I don't feel like it. Go ahead.
All right. Don't fuck up my how the way I record, nigger.
Why you call me hard ER?
God damn.
That was so unnecessary. I was just saying, like, I'm gonna throw that shit up, but cause you did it. Like, okay. I couldn't hear it. But anyways.
Anyway, shout out to Jamaica. And Jamaica Queens too. Shout out to those niggas over there too. But heading to Montego Bay for a relaxing birthday vacation. Thank God. For all the younger people that watch this podcast, book the vacation and make it all inclusive, because as my dear friend Kristen has said, if I lose everything, I know I can eat and drink for free. So that is like the best thing about going to an all-inclusive. I am a person that I have no problems just being on the resort, eating, drinking, sun. Now I'm getting older, so massages are fucking great.
Necessary.
Especially on vacation. If it is available, take full advantage of that shit, bro. Like, we actually did that for our birthdays.
Last year in St. Martin.
Yeah. And this year we got the foot massage.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
we got foot massages for our birthdays this year.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. But the one in St. Martin, bitch, folded me like a motherfucking pretzel, nigga.
It'll never be nothing like it, because first and foremost, the environment was really nice. Like, it was I can't remember what their Instagram page is, whatever, but it was a mobile spa. So like, they would bring all the equipment to you, and we were in an Airbnb that had like a balcony, but it was a balcony that had a plunge pool on it, like overlooking the beach. Sorry, phenomenal.
They gave us chocolate.
Yeah, it was wine and chocolate because it was our birthdays, and they set the beds up on the balcony and massaged us. You hear like the ocean in the background, and like, it was the most peaceful experience I've ever had. And listen, the best hands, pause, this might sound crazy, the best hands are in St. Martin, child.
That was crazy.
Yeah, kinda. But she cracked our necks. Like, not just massage them like regular masseuses do. Like, she pulled my head off, like damn near off my body, and my shit, cracked, and I can't even describe. Like, it was like chills shot up my body.
They took my left leg and put it over my right leg so it looked like a pig. Then folded my legs behind me. I farted a little, but that shit was dirty, crazy, nigga. These are little itty bitty women too.
Yeah,
little itty bitty women, bro.
Older women, very nice, very sweet. They knew what they was doing, Joe.
Son.
Local spa too.
Yeah, shout out to St. Martin. I would love to go back, man. Yeah. I think, and we talked about it when we were there, about as we get older, vacation houses, vacation homes, and stuff like that. I don't think you don't hear about niggas having that often. Like, in any friend group, I don't know too many people. I guess the equivalent of that would be timeshares. Shout out to my sister. That's how we are getting where we're going. That's essentially the same. But I feel like stuff like that needs to be around more often to pass down for generations, and just because we all need that vacation. And whether it's a vacation that happens yearly or monthly or something annually, whatever. It just needs to happen in our community, and just to be like, yo, we can go stay. Because I'm gonna be honest, brother, white people have it. Like, we can go stay in such and such. My parents got a house in such and such. It's a beach town. We could do this, that, and the third. Like, we need to start having that in the black community, or I don't know, just in general. Like, I would love to see that for us. It's beautiful.
I would like to see more, I guess, because this is the age group I relate to the most. But like millennials, I feel like that would do us a world of good. Mm-hmm. To be able to have another space to go to when shit getting crazy in your home space.
Yeah.
And just to escape, because, life be life, and we always say that. And like, niggas need a break. And it gotta be somewhere where, just based on my personal experience, but it gotta be somewhere where, like, when I get there, I don't remember anything that happened before I got there, and I don't think about any, like, I'm on vacation. My mind is very much clear and empty.
Yeah, that's
it.
I feel like that's like really hard for people to understand the concept that I am on vacation. Nothing else matters. That's back home. Yeah. And I think because we live in a world that we have to worry about something.
Yes, yeah. It's like the climate. Mm-hmm. It's all. I mean, the fact of the matter is, it's always some shit going on. It's always some shit going on. No matter like how severe, how close by, like it's always some shit going on. Mm-hmm. And I've learned that going on vacation and literally unplugging, what people call unplugging, like mm-hmm. it really helps. But doing that in a space other than where you live, like where you experience the shit every day. Mm-hmm. I think that's like the big thing. That's how you maximize vacation. Yes. I think when you can really truly unplug, even if it's not, I get it. Like you got kids, or you got a demanding job, or you are like you have your own business. Like you can't necessarily dip off for days at a time mm-hmm. and not come back to a disaster. I understand.
Emails start piling up.
Yeah, but been there. But you gotta like carve out time to where like none of that shit matters for several hours. Yeah,
definitely.
Where would you say that has been a place where you got that vibe that you've traveled to?
I want to say St. Martin.
Okay.
St. Martin and Tulum was interesting. We fucked up Tulum by not staying on. We had an option when we checked in to stay at the adults only or the resort that was closer to the beach. We chose the one that was closer to the beach and went to the beach, I think, one time.
That sounds about right. Tulum was so long ago. Tulum was 5 years ago.
Wow. Yeah.
Tulum was 4 months after we met.
Very true. I was given an ultimatum: if the only way I'll go on vacation is if I'm your girlfriend.
Period. Cause no, you ain't finna be taking me on dates out the country and nigga, you mine. But anyway.
I like what he does. I like it over here.
Going nowhere. But yeah, so I can definitely do with St. Martin. Anywhere domestic that
Denver.
Get that vibe? Okay.
Denver was yes.
Yeah. Denver was lit.
Yeah, it was.
Go to Denver.
Denver was cool. Houston is just like, I be low key feeling like Houston like a second home now. Like we be going to Houston, it's just we find shit, just the donut spot, Velvet Tacos. Like we just find stuff. We find stuff in Houston like we're locals.
Yeah,
it's just so much fun in Houston. That's really it.
Okay, St. Martin, Houston, Denver. Those are your top 3.
Yeah. When I was back in my younger days, it was Miami. I had no kids in Miami, but I was out and about living a life.
I'm gonna be honest. Miami is to my top 3.
Really?
Yeah, because and it really is heavily weighed on the solo trip I just took to Miami a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was like hands down an amazing experience to just be. I was on vacation. I was completely unplugged and I was on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Like niggas finished whole books on a 3-day weekend to Miami. It was a really, really nice time. So I would definitely say Miami. I would say I'd say St. Martin.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say St. Martin. And I'd honestly say Italy. I'd say Italy.
Why?
Because granted, I went to Italy with a group of my closest friends, like group of my best friends, but when I got there, the environment was so like calm, calm in the sense of like, yeah, it was busy, people was out, but it was just like everything was so calm, like everything was an experience, and it was just yeah, it was a really good time. I would highly recommend people go to Italy. Great food, great weather, great people. Like everything was like 10 out of 10 out of vacation, and I just enjoyed it. So I would say those three.
Yeah. So what brings us here? This is Read 'em and Tweet. So let's get a couple tweets off to see how everybody feeling out there. Hey yo, fellas!
Oh my god! All right, hold up, cause it's been a minute. All my good tweets are buried under shit that I
just here a couple weeks ago.
Be secretly agreeing with. I had to scroll for that.
Oh shit!
And find that. Yeah. So give me a minute or so.
I'm definitely getting in the colada and some jerk fish. Hopefully I get jerk salmon.
Where were we when we had the Bahamas, the jerk chicken stand?
Yup.
Yeah.
Need that nigga outside all day, nigga.
I wouldn't be surprised because
when keep him by the door, nigga. Keep that nigga by the door, nigga.
Boy, on a 24-hour shift.
Jerk chicken nigga outside. Hey, let me tell y'all, right? So I went out with some of my friends on Saturday, right? So we at the spot Watershed in Baltimore and shit, right? So we in Watershed and I had wings and I had fries and I had a whiskey sour with Basil Hayden.
Oh, how was that?
Crazy good. Shout out to the bartender. I don't know her name, but shout out to her. But yeah, so I'm like, yo, I want cookies. So if y'all familiar with Watershed, it's in its own building, but the building it's kind of like connected to Cross Street Market. So I was like, damn, I wonder if Cross Street Market got cookies. So I asked a girl, another bartender, I was like, yo, do they have cookies in Cross Street Market? She was like, yeah, but she brought another nigga over there. And the other nigga was like, I heard y'all was looking for Insomnia. I was like, yeah. So he like, yeah, because I go there like 2-3 times a week. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So he was like, all right, you go down the street, right there at the corner. It's right there. Like, make that right when you first come out the door, go straight down. It's right there. Boom. Fast forward, we leave Watershed. We all go to Insomnia and shit. We get Insomnia. We waiting on the cookies. Nigga bust through the door. Like, yo, I'm like, oh shit, it's the cookie nigga. So nigga looked at me like,
cookie nigga is crazy.
I'm like, what? He like calling me the cookie nigga. It's crazy. I'm like, but you are the cookie nigga. So shout out to the cookie nigga that and me work at Watershed, but looked out for niggas on the on the on the cookies and shit. I had a brookie. That shit was ass, by the way. But crumble over Insomnia, bro.
Yeah. I don't really fuck with crumble like
Shout
that.
Out to my crumble niggas.
Crumble niggas is crazy.
Shout out to them, bro. Crumble be having the flavors. And man, what I do, I look like it's a sneak peek. Some shit, my bad. Like a sneak peek.
Malfunction?
Yeah, nigga glitch. The sneak peek. I go look on like Saturday. It's a nigga. I think his name is Snackulator on IG. He be having like the it's time for a Snackulator. Oh no, you about to wild out. But yeah, he be having like the listings of the upcoming crumble cookies for the week, because you know crumble close on Sunday. so they could get all their shit together. But shout out to the Crumble niggas, bro. Yeah, man.
We gotta do a review on Chip City next, like another show.
Chip City and Alexandria, was that?
Was that? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, Alexandria, Chip City. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't lie.
No disrespect. No disrespect to my Crumble niggas, but Chip City, hey,
washing,
nigga, hey.
No, I'm gonna say it,
bro.
Chip City was like, Crumble. You know, I don't fuck a Crumble like that. But it, Chip City, yeah, Crumble.
Yeah. I had an Oreo cookie. Type shit. You found the tweet, nigga?
I did.
Okay.
All right. So this is old, but T_Sididdy said, "What are you liking less and less as you get older?" I want you to answer first. Well,
less and less as I get older. Mm-hmm. I have one that I can just name off top, and that is staying out. All right, so like I love my friends, and I never really. I'm always the first one to leave, but I stayed out till like 3, almost 4 o'clock Saturday, and it was cool. But I'm driving home like I don't like this feeling. I do not like being out this late. Like this late to me being out now is like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Like
old ass nigga.
Yes, I am. I am very much an old nigga. Like, and cause I'm a day party nigga. I like to be back in the crib by 9. Like 9, like I got a show that come on at 9 that I gotta watch. That is how I live my life now. But I love to go to a day party. Like I seen 9 a.m. banger in New York. They have an R&B 9 a.m. party in September. No, August 31st. But you got something to do that day. Because I was going to go to the Cousins Festival in Virginia.
We'll talk offline.
Yes. But yeah, yo, I that kind of shit. Yeah, that's why I don't know if y'all seen the other episode. I hope y'all did because the views is piling. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to see Deadpool at 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, I know what y'all saying. Why the fuck would you go 5 o'clock? Because it's available, nigga. That's really the only fucking reason I'm doing it. I would have did 2 o'clock, but I feel like 5 o'clock is cool. But I'm going to do 5 o'clock. By the time this is out, I didn't already seen it, so I'll give y'all a review. But 5 o'clock, then hit Cracker Barrel. Nigga, it's a wrap. I'm good for Friday. Then boom, 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 bow. I'm going to fucking Jamaica. Yeah, nigga. Nigga, I turned up. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did that, nigga. Yeah.
Is everything okay? All right. We got it. Go ahead. All right. So you don't like staying out?
Nah, that's where that came. Yeah, not really. It's something else too, but I can't remember. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna read a couple responses to the original tweet.
Man, we should have started with them. Fuck me. But anyway, go ahead.
You are so funny, bro. You are hilarious. All right. The tweet was at T_Sididdy. What are you liking less and less as you get older? At Baconada Forever. That's really cute. It's like Beyonce and Kaytranada combined. Mm. That's cute. Staying out late. For niggas who ain't get it. Staying out late, working out, flying, not traveling, talking on the phone, comedians. Wait, the next one is crazy.
Comedians.
Talking on the phone, comedians, Onika, fight in videos, snow and winter, arguing.
Oh, arguing. Oh, yes.
Why would they put that lady in the middle of the list?
Onika. Because I think it's like damn it.
I love Twitter, bro.
Yeah, because it's like with her, it's like we've grown to not like her. What is the Jay-Z line?
I don't want no barbs in your comments. I
don't care, nigga. I respond to everybody
because they find everything. They're delusional.
And I hope they do.
They don't have anything else to do with their lives.
Oh, we say, old enough or live long enough to die to see you become what did you say? Talk about Heath Ledger. Yeah. But anyway, we've lived long enough to see her kind of just like get old in a sense. Like, get old and not really realize that she's old at this point. Like, the stuff that she be doing is, it's unfortunate. We would have never seen it this. Never seen it this. Jesus. We would have never seen this coming at our young age.
I think it all boils down to she's very immature. She's immature. And she just, that's just kind of how I feel about it. And it's a turn off. It's like to the point where like it turns people off. People being me, child. I ain't gonna speak for nobody else. But
do you think we will? Do you think Cardi will actually get to that point for us?
I don't know, and I don't want to. I'm
trying to be fair.
Speculate. I get it, but also I don't know if it's it could come off as completely fair to like even assume that would happen to her.
Well, we're basing it off of I'm basing it off of female artists that I like.
Okay, so with that being said, I don't know. It hasn't gotten to that point yet because the thing is, I've seen people. Well, let me say for me, it hasn't, but I've seen people complain about Cardi. Like it is what it is, and I think she's very vocal, but very rarely is she wrong from what I know, or she lying. Let me say that she not telling the whole story or lying, and that's just based off of a couple of the rants that I done seen on Twitter. But like, I mean, and a lot of it is defending herself, from shit. Yes. And that's the other thing. She responds to too much shit. She's too vocal at times. I guess that could be it.
Yeah, because I mean, the same could be said for Nicki.
But I also think that personally, for me, Nicki is much more immature with her
response.
Yeah, with the shit she do on the internet. Like, yeah, they both very vocal and very active, and that's cool, it's whatever. But she's immature. She's yeah.
I made a statement in the group chat after saying something. I said Sukihana, could very well be in Cardi B's position at any time. And when I say that is because I notice with the songs that she puts out that they're catchy. They're catchy and they're produced very well. Like she has I don't know if the song is out yet, but it's Suki now. But and it's like
the sample.
Yeah, it's chopped up using it like that. And I'm like, yo, that's fucking genius. That makes fucking sense. And with her background kind of is similar to Cardi. I don't know about like the being a dancer or none of that, but as far as like being popular in the social media era and utilizing that to catapult you to reality TV, and then and she's not a bad rapper at all. No, not at all. I was very surprised, but shout out to Sukihana. But yeah, what about you? Is there anything that you've grown tired of as you've gotten older?
Yes.
I don't even know if that was how the tweet was worded, but still, anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, something like that. Yes, I there's a couple things, but I'm gonna stick with like probably the biggest thing. Exerting a lot of energy around crowds, like being in crowds often. Let me say it like that. Being in crowds often doesn't work for me the way that it used to work for me when I was like late 20s. It just doesn't. And it can, I'm not going to say all the time this happens, but on more than enough occasions, it'll start to irritate me. Like I don't want to be here anymore. But a lot of it has to do with like, it's one thing to be like in your own little corner at a function or whatever and still know what's going on, but like you chilling. But like in the mix type shit, like being mixy, and that shit is just such a turn off for me.
Oof, yes.
It takes way too much energy out of me, and I be having to fucking recover from hella social interactions. So nothing personal. It is 100% on me, child. I be needing a break. I be needing a break.
I understand that.
And back in the day, like my friends, all my friends that I had, like they know, like I always wanted to be social back then. Like we was always, hang out, let's go out and all that shit. Now, no sir.
Was that not go before out. Me?
Way before you. I'm talking like mid to late 20s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I said, yeah, we hanging out. That's back. It's also during my run when me and Pre were like store managers in Children's Place Child. And so we had to drink every night.
Yeah.
That job was a fucking headache. But Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people in the quote tweet said people, which is essentially what
Yeah.
I said. At Cujo Kev said the noise. Why the fuck is it all so loud? Like, please.
Yeah. Yes. Excuse me. It's definitely that in meeting people.
Niggas shit just be loud.
Yeah.
And shit just be loud. And it just be like, why is it like my niggas like that's the first thing that pop in your head. Why is it so fucking loud?
Turn that down, nigga. God damn.
You know, it's funny. I was in my spin class today and I was actually like sitting not too far from the speaker, and the speakers are loud. They usually don't bother me, but today, I guess because I was a little closer than usual, I looked up when that shit started. Was like, why the fuck is it so loud?
Yo, when I got to my machine at the gym today, it was a nigga on the treadmill with headphones talking on the phone, and he was like, "Yo, I was so fucking irritated." I'm sitting there like, "Yo, come on, bro!" Like I think probably like 10 or 15 minutes into my shit, he like ended up he ended up getting all this shit and walking around the track part of the gym.
Talking
still talking like, God damn, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like I be personally, I don't know, I'm still learning gym etiquette, but when I am listening to my music, I'm normally mouthing it. I'm not like saying or singing this shit out loud and shit. You see my hands going and shit, but that's pretty much it. And me like my like nodding and shit, but like
I wouldn't dare to have a whole conversation. Like if somebody calls me and I answer, I'm going to tell them, hey, I'm in the gym. I'm going to call you, depending on who it is. It's
like common courtesy, bro. That's it. That's it right there.
That's what I was just about to say when you started talking about that. Bro. Common courtesy and inconveniences in general. Inconveniences are so much more, they bother me so much more now because I live my life based on convenience. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do whatever is convenient because that's what the fuck I enjoy. Like keep shit convenient. And for somebody else to inconvenience me, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You violate.
It's not even about me. This is about you now, and I don't like that. Yeah. I don't.
You want to the gym and you get a phone call you need to take, you need to step your ass outside and talk. Or like
off the machine
room. Least, empty studio or some shit. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. That was a good one. I have hella things that I like less, but those were top.
About the Puff tweet.
Oh, I don't know where that went, the exact tweet word for word, but you might just have to. Let me see. I think I guess when you search shit in Twitter, does that scan like GIFs and shit too?
I don't know. I be on Twitter because of you.
Okay.
I don't be on Twitter like that.
Oh, yeah, I'll be on Twitter every day. I don't know what the tweet is. I gotta find it.
All right, no. Just regularly talk about it though.
Oh, just in general.
Yeah.
So if you haven't heard, Tupac's murder case is reopened. Correct me where I'm missing something or I'm wrong. Essentially, Keffe D was named as the murderer. Mm-hmm. And apparently he came out and said, I guess it was during trial actually. And he said that Diddy paid him $1 million to kill Pop. Mm-hmm. That's what I saw on the internet.
Yeah, court documents filed by the prosecutor in charge of Tupac's murder case has mentioned our artist more than 70 times, stating that Combs has been accused by the man currently being prosecuted for the murder, gangster Keffe D, Dwayne Davis, of paying $1 million for Tupac's assassination. Combs is named 77 times in papers filed on Thursday by very... Yo, he got all his aliases on here. Shit.
How many pages is a document? That nigga on 77 of them. That boy is all up and through that document.
Yo, they like, nope. Yeah, no.
damn, Keefe D in there singing.
Yeah, he's like it. If I'm going down, I'm taking someone with me.
He's singing. Now I'm a civilian. I've always been a civilian. I'm always gonna be a civilian. But I know enough to know. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, it's not crazy. That nigga Puff been living his life for God knows how long. Keefe D been living in Vegas. But still, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it didn't happen until shit hit the fan. So, but
okay, yeah, it says Keefe. Keefe told law enforcement that Diddy paid $1 million to another gangster, Eric Von Martin. If I'm correct, that's Zip. According to Keefe's account in court records, Diddy reached out after the news of Tupac's assassination broke, asking whether it was us or another rival gang. See, here's the thing about this. Shout out to Uncle Gene, bro. Shout out to Gene Deal. Make sure you check out Gene Deal on IG, YouTube. Anything that you see with Gene Deal in it, you need to watch it. We've been watching Gene Deal for like 2-3 years now. Yeah. But nothing that nigga that nigga has said has been a lie. He has told the truth.
It's all been proven.
Every time he's in front of a camera, Gene Deal is telling the truth. So we were talking about this earlier, and I think this is very interesting that all this is coming up again. It's just coming up again and now going like to the full extent to make sure it was Puff's time to make sure he gets in trouble for real for this. It's similar to like when we were younger and the whole R. Kelly thing happened. When the whole R. Kelly thing happened, when we were younger, it was kind of like brushed under the rug. It was a big thing, but it wasn't like he's going to jail. It took like another 10, 15 years before he actually went to jail for all the shit that we already knew.
It was a well-known secret.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean? He was into that shit. Yeah. And so I think the question I wanted to ask you when you just said that, when you talk about how it's crazy how that's coming up, are you thinking about that in the context of all the other shit that just started coming up with him this whole year? Basically.
What do you like? Are you asking
with
me
Cassie and with all these with the producer?
Am I saying is it crazy that it's coming up now because of that?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it along the lines of. I guess so. Yeah, not crazy like, oh, they doing this just because of this happening. No, I'm not thinking of it like that. I'm thinking of it like this has been known, bro. All this stuff that this nigga has done or has been doing is known. So he could have they could have did all of this years ago. Like, so, but y'all allowed him to still, I guess it was building enough of a case that it's like, you cannot get out of this. Money won't get you out of this.
And that takes a lot of like, y'all be watching Law and Order and shit. Yeah, they be like, we ain't going after them. We want to go after
the big fish.
Yeah. And that means letting some shit slide, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. The whole thing is crazy. But yeah. But back to Gene. I mean, Gene had reported that the Keefe D shit, or the $1 million payment in one of his videos. I don't know how long ago.
And
he knew about the $1 million payment
because the guy Zip, they were saying it was like Puffy's godfather or something like that.
Oh, okay, I don't remember that exactly.
But like a lot of this stuff is like these people are known people. Like,
I think you know what, to add to what you said earlier. Back when this wasn't much of a thing, back when we were like, back when them niggas was like more active, we was younger, when it was actively happening, because they were so big. Like he was so big, like superstar wise, and like R. Kelly too at that point. Like they were huge. So like a lot of that overshadowed the shit that you would hear people saying is happening.
Yeah.
Like it didn't gain a lot of traction when it was happening. I definitely I know that people were like, saying shit, and allegedly it was like an industry known thing.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because it wasn't a thing back then because them niggas was too big.
But I feel like at every stage of our life, Puffy has been involved in something that was just like, Yo,
That nigga problematic as fuck.
It was the party that was in the 90s. No, in the 90s.
Before that.
That the people got trampled and died.
Yep.
It was that charity event.
It was at Uptown still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it was the 99 shooting, which
shit with Sean.
So shout out to Sean. That it's like every part of our life, babies, kids, and adulthood, he has been in some type of trouble. And it's just like, I ain't gonna hold you. Third time's a charm. like that's why that might be like the basis of them. Like, nah, we not.
Now you.
Not this one.
Wildin'.
Yeah. Like, hey, we let the other shit go, but
crossed the line, nigga. Like,
really, nigga,
habitual line stepper.
Yo, facts. Like,
you are a habitual line stepper. Yeah, absolutely not.
Puff a wild nigga, bro. And then you hear all the stories. Who this nigga played and Get Him to the Greek is exactly who this nigga is. Like, exactly. That whole Jeffrey shit, the niggas came out. That nigga, that's why he did this shit so good. Pause. Like, because that's who he is. Like,
and it sucks.
I would assume, like, allegedly.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, like, that's how you are, but you was living wild, bro.
Yeah.
You was violating with that.
Yeah. And then it was like a lot. I think the biggest thing, a lot of people in those situations were hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you really hurt a lot of people. And I know often we don't really talk about stuff like this on the platform at all. But a lot of people is coming out and saying certain things. Like, and they were hurt by it, man. But, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. This is
go on vacation.
The end of
layout. Can I shout out real quick?
Yes.
Can I shout out it's my Temple t-shirt. Shout out to Temple. TU gang. Somebody when I went to get my tire plugged, you know, I have a Temple license plate. And the nigga that plugged my tire has family in Philly. And family that went to Temple. So he was
Asian
talking about that. No. It's a black nigga with locks that work in there.
Since when?
He working there now.
Oh, I guess because I be going there early.
Oh, it only be the Asian nigga?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It used to be him and his father.
I went late. So.
Yeah, him and his. Well, I think I
got niggas working there now.
It used to be an old head there, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah. So shout out to TU. Nothing like it.
Yeah, shout out to them.
TU niggas. We gonna have a TU chant at our reception, and all my friends from Temple. Who gonna check us?
Me, nigga, cut that
no,
shit
you're
out,
not.
Nigga.
No, you're not.
Y'all gonna have a mic?
Yeah.
No, you won't, nigga. Baltimore County forever.
Baltimore County forever.